Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Myself cajoshikumar. In this video we are going to cover advanced pricing agreement. Very important for exams. I request you guys to watch this video till the end. Okay, so let's get started. My company X Limited is in India and my associate enterprise is in the foreign country. Okay, so there are a lot of transactions between me and my associate enterprise. So every time I enter into a transaction, I'll determine the arm's length price. Okay, how do you determine the arm's length price? By using those 5 methods. I'll apply whichever method is most appropriate. I'll use that method and determine the arm's length price. Okay, first say the arm's length price per unit value has come 100 rupees for me. Till here it is clear. Now comes the role of the department. Department will send me a notice and it will ask me to explain how I decided 100 rupees. Okay, now I have to give explanations. There will be a dispute between me and the department, and that might turn into litigations also. Okay, so this is a big process. So to avoid all this, law has given me an opportunity, okay, where I can enter into an agreement with the department. Okay, that itself is your advanced pricing agreement, where beforehand itself we will decide the arm's length price. Okay, what is the manner in which arm's length price has to be calculated, what method to be applied in determining the arm's length price. Okay, everything will be there in this agreement. And if I declare my income as per this agreement, department is also happy, I am also happy. Okay, now this agreement will be valid for the next 5 years. Matlab for the next 5 years there won't be any dispute between me and the department. Okay, to avoid all those disputes or for any other reason, people enter into advanced pricing agreement. Okay, so let's see furthermore. Who are the parties to the agreement? SSE and then CBDT. And CBDT will enter into agreement only after prior approval of central government. ये चीज़ याद रखना पड़ता है. Okay, these two are the parties to the agreement. Next, why do they enter into an agreement? Simple, to determine the arm's length price and the manner and the method to be applied. Okay, agreement shall be valid for, as I said, this agreement will be valid for the next 5 years. Okay, APA will be binding on who? Applicant and the IT authority up to the level of CIT. Okay, it is binding on me and the IT officer also with respect to such transaction. Okay, see, these are your basic questions and also very important. Okay, इसी में से क्वेश्चन बनेगा. Just watch this video till the end. अच्छा लगा तो लाइक मार देना. Now next is your rollback provisions. ठीक है, अभी तक क्या करें अपन? We entered into advanced pricing agreement here. Okay, and now this agreement will be applied for the next 5 years. Okay, now rollback provisions में there is another opportunity where the same person who made an application for APA can also apply for rollback provisions. मतलब this rollback provisions मतलब जिस APA जो agreement है, the same thing will be applied for the previous 4 years. ठीक है, यहाँ पे you must have filed return of income already for all the 4 years. Okay, तो मैं previous 4 years की बात कर रहा हूँ. Okay, the same agreement you can make it applicable for the previous 4 years also. That is your rollback provisions. Who can make an application? The same person who made application for APA will make an application for rollback also. A person who made an application for APA can make an application for rollback. Rollback provision shall be applied for how many years? As I said, 4 years, maximum 4 years. Can the rollback provisions be applied for 2 previous? No, मेरे को I don't want for 4 years. I want only for 2 years. Is it possible? The answer is no. If you are going for rollback provisions, then it will be applicable for all the 4 years. Okay, can international transactions be different? Another important point. This is important. Okay, here you entered into an agreement, right? Okay, what should be the transfer price? What should be the transfer price? Okay, you have entered into an agreement, APA agreement. Okay, so the transaction for all the next 5 years is same. If the transaction is same in the previous 4 years, only then you will apply this agreement there. Okay, otherwise if the transaction here is different and the transaction here is different, then you cannot apply this agreement. Okay, so rollback provisions will not be applicable. If the can international transactions be different for APA and rollback? No, it should be same. Non-applicability of rollback. So there are certain situations where this rollback is not applicable. Okay, what are those situations? We will see. ठीक है, so this international transaction price जो है that is being finalized by ITAT. मतलब ITAT ने order भी pass कर दिया. Now you cannot enter into APA and this APA will not override it. Okay, once it is finalized by ITAT, close. सो रोल बैक प्रोविजंस वो उसके लिए अप्लाई नहीं होता. कैन रोल बैक ओवरराइड दैट ऑर्डर? द आंसर इज नो. देखो यहाँ पे जो 4 years है, रिटर्न ऑफ इनकम फाइल करते हैं ना 4 years. सो दिस रिटर्न ऑफ इनकम शुड बी फाइल्ड ऑन और बिफोर ड्यू डेट. अगर कोई साल में रिटर्न ऑफ इनकम फाइल नहीं हुआ, देन फॉर दैट पर्टिकुलर ईयर रोल बैक प्रोविजंस विल नॉट बी एप्लीकेबल. ओके. If return of income is not filed on or before due date, can rollback provisions be applied? The answer is no. Return of income should be filed on or before the due date. Can rollback provisions be applied if it has the effect of reducing income? Another important point. ठीक है, यहाँ पे we entered into APA rate. Now you are applying this agreement to the previous 4 years. If once you apply, it is reducing the revenue. If it is reducing the revenue, then rollback provisions won't apply. Okay, this is in favor of the department. If you're going for rollback, only if it is increasing the revenue you should go, otherwise no. Yeah, reducing the revenue, increasing the losses, then in that case rollback provisions will not be applicable. See, as per return of income you declared 3 crores, but as per APA it is coming to 2 crores, then no, rollback provisions won't apply. Then next question is APA. Can APA be applied in case of reducing income or increasing as per the assessed income? देखो यहाँ पे तो रिटर्न ऑफ इनकम तो फाइल नहीं हुआ, ये तो आगे फाइल करते. तो हियर इफ इट इज़ रिड्यूसिंग योर रेवेन्यू, नो, देन नो प्रॉब्लम, यू कैन गो एज पर द APA. प्रीवियस 4 years में रिटर्न ऑफ इनकम ऑलरेडी फाइल हो गया, यू हैव डिक्लेयर्ड योर इनकम. देन इन दैट केस इफ इट इज़ रिड्यूसिंग योर रेवेन्यू, then provisions, the rollback provisions won't apply. Then so that's the difference between these two. Rollback provisions in case of merger, I'll explain you this with an example. See, यहाँ पे there is X limited, Y limited and Z limited have merged and formed X limited. ठीक है, Y और Z limited जो है that got merged into X limited only. Now only X limited is existing. Who can make an application for rollback is the question. Can Y and Z make an application? The answer is no, they don't exist only. Who is existing now? X limited is existing. ठीक है, यहाँ पे X limited है and now only X limited is existing. So only X limited can make an application to rollback. Read this. Companies which exist in rollback years can only make an application to APA. Only company X limited exists in rollback years. Previously XYZ थे, अभी only X limited है. Okay, only X limited can make an application. Done. चलो, another example, XYZ limited have merged and formed what? XYZ limited. Okay, so this is a new company. पहले X limited था, Y limited था, Z limited था, अभी नया कंपनी आ गया XYZ limited. Can XYZ limited make an application for rollback? The answer is no, because none of the companies exist. Okay, important points. Can you file a modified return for APA or rollback? यहाँ पे एज अ सेड रिटर्न ऑफ इनकम तो हो गया ना. कैन यू फाइल ए मॉडिफाइड रिटर्न? द आंसर इज येस, यू कैन फाइल, बट उसका एक टाइम लिमिट है, 3 months फ्रॉम द एंड ऑफ द मंथ इन विच यू आर मेकिंग एन एप्लीकेशन फॉर APA. ओके, यू कैन फाइल ए मॉडिफाइड रिटर्न. कैन AO assess the assessment in which is already completed? देखो, AO reassess the assessment which is already completed. Yes, he can do it as per APA, as per the current agreement he can do the reassessment. अगर वो पेंडिंग है, then he will complete as per the current agreement APA. Okay, so that's it guys. Advanced pricing agreement. I hope you liked it. Please do like and subscribe and watch my other videos also. Let's go guys. See you guys.